Good morning, welcome to this full day of food. I just sliced up some bread that the kids can get toasted for their breakfast. What we've started since this school year began is that each of the kids grab their own breakfast in the morning, and it's working really well for us. So this morning, everyone knew it's toast for breakfast day, but I got all the toast or all the bread sliced, and then they could just come whenever they're ready for breakfast. They don't need to all sit and eat at the same time. They just need to come, get their own breakfast ready, and then when they're done, they do their own dishes. That's just been working really well for our schedule this year. I didn't have toast for breakfast. I am having my smoothie. I feel like such a broken record because I share these full day of food videos on a weekly basis, and most days I have this smoothie, and so I tell you about it every time. But it is a berry smoothie. I put almond milk, cottage cheese, a little bit of cream cheese, frozen berries, my protein powder, a scoop of collagen in it. I just throw it together really quick, but it's a nice low carb breakfast for me. I do try to have at least one low to no carb, if not 2 meals a day. So I just got started making my, making my breakfast there, and then I thought, oh, I didn't even introduce this video or talk about my smoothie yet. So I'm gonna throw that together. I don't measure the ingredients, so it's different every day. Today's smoothie is pretty thin. Got my coffee, now I'm ready to go sit down and start school with the kids. It's just after 11 o'clock here, and so I'm just getting a little snack for the kids as we're still working on some schoolwork here. We're not gonna pick out on these because lunch isn't that far away. I think if you guys all, why don't you each start with 5 and we'll see how that goes, but it's gonna be lunch soon. Super hungry. I'm just gonna prep some lunch for us now. One of our favorite lunches anytime, but especially on busy school mornings. Okay, why am I even saying especially? It's great for picnics, it's great for busy school mornings. I'm just gonna do a finger food lunch. And so the kids are just rejoicing because that's one of their favorites. It looks different each time we do it. This morning I boiled a bunch of eggs. They're sitting in the sink there. So we'll do some boiled eggs, some crackers, cheese, veggies. It's nice just doing cold lunches. They are quick and easy. Here is our spread for lunch. So I found a couple of waffles sitting in the fridge, and I thought maybe somebody would like to eat that. I probably should have gotten it out for breakfast because that would have gone well with our toast. I have some raw veggies here, some almonds, some cheese, pepperettes, and boiled eggs. And then these are the crackers that I pulled out of the cupboard, and so everyone can just grab what they want here, and that is our lunch. I will put milk to the table for the kids to drink. I will just drink water. I do kind of just sip water all day long. I am going to just quickly now plate up my lunch so that you can see how I make my lunch. I made the same thing for everybody, but I am going to have a low carb lunch, and so I will just pick and choose those things that are low carb. I will definitely have some carbs later on in the day, but these first 2 meals I'm sticking with low carb. I also just remembered these tomatoes sitting here on the counter, so I washed those up, and I will stick those on our veggie tray as well. There is my lunch. I basically have everything but the crackers over there. If you love salty crackers and cheese together, almonds and cheese is actually a really nice alternative. Just poured myself a small coffee. Today's snack. This day has flown by and it's already time to make supper. So for supper, I'm just doing a homemade macaroni and cheese. It's more of a casserole. I make it like I would make a homemade macaroni and cheese, but I'm gonna add tuna and peas to it. So it's a one dish casserole. I have my helper, Charity, coming down to help me make supper soon. That's one new chore I've added to our chore chart this school year, as that at dinner time either Elijah or Charity will be helping me every evening. And so far that's been really nice, just getting them more confident and comfortable working in the kitchen. So I'm going to get that started, and we also have a Bible study that we're going to this evening, so we're eating supper a little bit earlier than we normally would. Then we go there after supper, and so I'm going to get some snack together as well for the kids for this evening. I will show you that in a little bit, but for now I need to get Charity and get started on dinner. Since you're over there grating cheese, do you want me to add butter to this?
Yes, please.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I just drained all my noodles there. And so now I am just going to add a good bit of butter. Again, I'm sorry, I make a lot of recipes where I don't do measurements, and they don't always turn out exactly the same. So if you wanna try this, you can make it for yourself and kind of play with it and figure out your amounts too. But I'm just going to
We like a lot of butter.
We're gonna melt a bit of butter in there. And then the next thing that's gonna happen is that the cheese is gonna be grated, or the cheese is gonna be added, sorry. How are we doing? We're gonna need quite a bit more cheese than that. Okay, cheese grating is done. We're on to just snacking on the rest of the cheese. Give Wesley a little bit of that cheese too. Yeah. Wow.
Everyone else?
Wow. Okay, I'm just thinking maybe that's too much cheese, Charity.
No, it's enough. It's good. It's good.
Okay, let me just mix in a little bit at a time, because that seems like a ton of cheese.
Zara.
Everyone's hungry and snacking on cheese. Typically for a snack we would do like fruit and crackers or granola bars or something else to go with the fruit. But today, since we're having an early supper, we didn't do that, but I think everyone's pretty hungry. Charity, we did have
a little bit of cantaloupe.
I know we do want lots of cheese, but I still think that's going to be too much. So put about half of that in here, and the rest of it, that's good, Okay. Okay, go get a container and put the rest of that cheese in the container, because we can definitely use that for another meal. No, you're not just going to eat it all. Okay, Charity, why don't you get me sour cream and milk? This is looking super cheesy. You're going to love it.
I am.
So we're just going to pour a bit of milk in there. Get a spoon, and let's do 3 good-sized scoops of sour cream.
It makes it creamy, right?
It does make it creamy, yep. So 1, do that again 2 more times. Yep.
2.
Do you want to have a chance to mix this now?
Yes.
Why don't you do that? And while you're doing that, I am actually just gonna add the tuna right now too. Lastly, I'm just gonna add these cooked peas. And once I have this all mixed together, then it's ready to be served. I realized that maybe having ketchup on your macaroni is more of a Canadian thing. Let me know down in the comments if you put ketchup on your macaroni, but my kids are very used to that, and so if there's macaroni, most of them will put ketchup on it. I just grabbed these to bring along with us tonight. These are just a fiber one, chocolate chip bar. Charity's grabbing something else because, oh, that's what Charity's grabbing, because she is not a fan of granola bars, but that will be our snack, the kid snack for now. Andrew and I will definitely have something later on tonight. I did get myself a coffee while we were out tonight, and then for my evening snack, sweet and salty is always my go-to, and so I just have some pretzels in here and then some of these Brookside chocolates. Thank you so much for watching today.